Hundreds of people have attended a memorial service in Wolverhampton for Police and Crime Commissioner Bob Jones, who died suddenly. There were tributes from national and local politicians to a man who never lived further than a mile from his birthplace.
The service heard how he once went to a late-night crime scene in the winter to check on the welfare of police officers on duty. But his focus during his tenure was always on the victims of crime. Mark Goff was at the service.
With a salute, the most senior police officer in the West Midlands said goodbye to his police and crime commissioner. Bob Jones, CBE, died suddenly, aged just 59, after decades of public service as a councillor and more recently as the police commissioner. His family led the mourners, and there were hundreds of them, paying their respects. Bob Jones was a lifelong socialist and local Labour politician. In honour, many wore red. The tributes praised his impact in Wolverhampton, where he was a councillor, and throughout the West Midlands as police commissioner, but also as a friend.
Bob made me stronger. Like walking in an empty room and catching the scent of someone's perfume, Bob's impact will continue long after he is gone. I have quite simply lost one of the best people that God has placed in my life. Rest in peace, Bob Jones.
Bob, my friend, you are on your final journey. We will never, ever forget you.
Bob was very much an ordinary, down-to-earth individual whose humility, common touch, and warm glow was felt by all around him.
He regularly celebrated the bravery and dedication of individual officers. And for example, after the tragic murder of two big issue sellers in central Birmingham, Bob very typically was out late into the night, walking around the cordon, checking on the welfare of police officers standing a long night in the cold.
But I'm sure he would not want you to be miserable, so let's put our hands together and give him a round of applause to celebrate his life. Here's to Bob.
Bob was a good man. So, please, go and have your drink and raise a glass to Bob. Bob Jones. Thank you.
The funeral ended with a song, one of Bob Jones' favourites.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Mark Goff, ITV News, Wolverhampton.
Bright side of life. If life seems...
Tributes to Bob Jones. Police searching for a missing woman